Hi, I'm Pat and this is the first lesson of my minor dobro chord series. As you probably know, the way a dobro is tuned makes it easy to get major chords, but it's a bit more tricky with minor chords. So in this series of lessons, I'm going to show you several ways to play minor chords, then we'll put those into practice by playing chord changes over backing tracks, as well as building a few melodies using those chords. So lots of cool things to come. And in this first lesson, we'll start off by checking out 2 easy ways to play and practice basic minor chords. So this lesson comes with 8 PDF files with chord diagrams, tabs, as well as backing tracks in 3 different keys and 4 different tempos. So that's a total of 12 backing tracks. So plenty of material to help you learn and practice your basic minor chords. Okay, let's get started now. Okay, so the first way to play a minor chord is actually to not play a minor chord. And I know it sounds funny, so let me explain. As you hopefully know, with the GBD tuning, you get a major chord when you strum all the strings. Root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth, right? So that's a G major chord. But if you avoid playing the major third, that is strings 5 and 2, then you get a power chord shape. Root, fifth, root, fifth. Right? So you can find this shape written down on page 1 of your PDF file called Power Chord Shapes. So basically you can pick those 4 strings, 6, 4, 3, and 1. And that's how you would play basically a minor chord. An easy way to play a minor chord. But an even easier way and better sounding way, in my opinion, would be to grab only the 3 strings, 6, 4, and 3. And in the context of playing with a band or even over a backing track where the bass player plays the minor third, then it's absolutely fine to only play root and fifth. You know, sometimes less is more, so if you're not playing a solo piece, then this first way to play a minor chord is a very easy way to get you started. All you need to know is how to play your major chords, right? So that's something you need to know, and especially the name of each major chord. Then by omitting the 5th and 2nd strings, you get a chord that would work, whether it's a major or minor chord that is played by the band. So I've written down all the chord shapes on page 2 of your PDF file. And here is, for example, I will play an A minor. So this is A major, right? So you need to know that. Then if you omit those 2 strings, 5 and 2, you get an A minor chord, or at least a substitute for an A minor chord. So because it's not technically an A minor because you don't play the minor third, but it's a nice substitute for an A minor. Root, root, fifth, root. Another example, for example, this is F sharp major. So this is how you play F sharp minor. This is C sharp minor, right? C sharp minor. This is B flat minor. Okay, and so on. So let's try to use those chords over the backing track now. I'm going to use the one that is in the key of C. And first of all, I'm going to show you what we're going to play. So let's check this out now. Okay, so we're going to use this same backing track in C major, but for practicing, I'm going to use the one that is at 125 beats per minute. And I've written down the chords and rhythm I've just played in the PDF file called Power Chord Shapes Practice, key of C. So go ahead and open that file now. The chords in this track are C major, C major again, then A minor again, that's a power chord shape, then E minor, F major, D minor, and G major. So it's a G at the 12th fret, so basically 12th fret higher than this open G. So I'm playing a power chord shape each time, whether it's a major or minor chord. So I pick the 6th string and then I pinch strings 4 and 3, like this. Thumb, and then I pinch with index and middle. And the rhythm is 1, a 2, 3, 4, 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 1, a 2, 3, 4. So that's an 8th note triplet feel. And an 8th note triplet feel means you play 2 8th notes in the space of a triplet, basically. So if you count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you omit the end. So it becomes, instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, right? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's play the whole chord progression slowly without the backing track first. So starting with C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's play over the backing track at 125 beats per minute now. Okay, now let's check out a more proper way to play a minor chord. And again, with the way a dobro is tuned, you got a minor third interval between B and D, right? Between B and D, there's a minor third interval. So if you avoid playing the root, that is strings 6 and 3, then you get a minor chord. Root, minor third, root, minor third. And you can find this shape on page 1 of the PDF file called 5th string root shapes. So go ahead and open that file. And so if I pick, again, strings 5, 4, 2, 1, I get a minor chord. So once you have memorized this shape, all you need to know is the note name on the 5th string, which will give you the roots, and so the name of the minor chord. For example, here, this is E, so we got E minor. Or here, which chord is it? Can you guess? Well, this note is a D. So that's a D minor. Okay? And again, I've written down all those chords on page 2 of the PDF file. So, for example, if we play all of those minor chords, whose root is not a sharp or flat, we will get B minor, C minor, D minor, E minor, F minor, G minor, A minor, and B minor again. Okay, and of course you get the flat and sharp chords in between those. So make sure you know the note names on your fifth string, and you will know all the minor chords basically. Or another way to think of this shape is that this chord shape is found 4 frets down its major chord equivalent. That is, for example, this is D major, right? When you strum all the strings, this is a D major. So 4 frets down, 1, 2, 3, 4, you get D minor. Of course, with strings 5, 4, 2, and 1, right? Or another example, this is F major. So 4 frets down, 1, 2, 3, 4, F minor. Okay, so that could be another way to memorize the scores. So let's put the chord shapes into practice now. And again, over the backing track in C major. So let's check this out now. So once again, for practicing, I'm going to use a slower backing track, and I'm going to use the one that is at 125 beats per minute, right? Now go ahead and open the file called Basic Minor Chords, 5th string root shapes practice, key of C, right? Where I've written down all the chords and rhythm I just played. First of all, I've played those chord shapes. C, so this is basic C major shape. Then for A minor, play this. Right, so that's the shape we've just learned. Then E minor at the 5th fret. Right, so same minor chord shape we've learned. Then F major. Then D minor, the 3rd fret. And G at the 12th fret. Okay, so let's check out the rhythm, because that's probably the most tricky part. So I start off with C, like this. So again, that's the 8th note triplet fill, same thing as we did with the power chords. And I play this. So I pick the 6th string with my thumb, then I pinch strings 2 and 1 with index and middle. And then as soon as I play this, I lift my bar just a little to stop the strings ringing out. Okay. Then I pick the 4th string with my thumb, and then I do 2 quick pinch with index and middle on strings 2 and 1. Like this. The rhythm is 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 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 1, a 2, a 3, 4. Okay. Then for A minor, same rhythm, only the strings I pick are different. Now I play the 5th string with my thumb, then I pinch strings 2 and 1 with the index and middle. Then my thumb play the 4th string, and then 2 pinches. So basically this time I alternate between the 5th and 4th string. Whereas here I was alternating between the 6 and 4. Now, for the minor chord, basically I alternate between the 5th and 4th strings. So remember, you lift your bar just a little, lift up your bar just a little. And for those 2 pinches, you don't lift your bar, right? Only here you would lift your bar. Right, so that's 2 bars of A minor, and then for E minor, which is the next chord, that's the same thing. Right, then F major. For F major, the only difference with the C chord would be that for C I picked strings 2 and 1, and here I pick strings, I pinch strings 3 and 2. Then for D minor, at the 3rd fret, same thing. 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and then for G. So that's a G at the 12th fret, and I pinch strings 3 and 2. And again for the major chords, I'll alternate between the 5th and 4th string. Okay, so let's try to play this slowly first without the backing track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's play over the backing track now, and again over the backing track that is at 125 beats per minute. Okay, so make sure you practice all the chord shapes over the different backing tracks that I've included. In this lesson, we've practiced over the one which is in the key of C, but feel free to use the other ones too, which are in the key of E and in the key of A. All you have to do is transpose what we did with the backing track in C, and to help you out, I've also written down the chord progressions and rhythm for those 2 keys, and you find this in the tabs which come up with this lesson. So, hope you have fun with that, and hopefully I see you for the next lesson where we'll be learning advanced minor chord shapes using open strings. So, once again, I'm Pat with learningwithpat.com. If you dig what I do, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/learningwithpat. So again, thanks for checking out the site and lessons, really appreciate it, and I see you later. Thanks, bye bye.